Hey there, let's talk about something that might just change the way you play table tennis. Trick serves. At first glance, they might seem like nothing more than a bit of showmanship. But trust me, they can completely transform your game and make it a whole lot more fun and exciting. So, why should you consider adding trick serves to your arsenal of table tennis skills? Well, for starters, they bring an entirely new level of excitement and strategy to the sport. Sure, they're loads of fun, but there's more to them than just that. In the world of competitive table tennis, where practice sessions can sometimes feel monotonous, trick serves are like a breath of fresh air. They allow you to break away from the usual routine and venture into uncharted waters. You get to experiment with these serves, trying out new techniques and gaining insights into the subtleties of spin, placement, and deception. Now, here's a common misconception about trick serves. Some people think they're just flashy and not suitable for serious gameplay. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. With some dedicated practice and a commitment to mastering these tricks, you can seamlessly integrate them into your regular game strategy. These aren't just party tricks. They become powerful tools in your arsenal, ready to be used strategically. Trick serves aren't just about surprising your opponents. They're about outsmarting them. By mastering these moves, you can create unexpected opportunities during a match. Those surprise moments can catch your opponent off guard and give you a critical advantage. In essence, trick serves become a valuable asset, allowing you to mix up your approach and keep your opponents guessing. Let's take a closer look at one of these deceptive tricks, the fake reverse serve, which can be a game changer in table tennis. Imagine this scenario. You're at the table, and your opponent is expecting a standard reverse serve down the line, something they've seen you do before. But little do they know, you're about to unleash a sneaky variation. To pull off the fake reverse serve, start with your usual reverse serve stance, the one your opponent is familiar with. It's all part of the plan to lull them into a false sense of security. But here's the twist. Instead of following through as expected, subtly raise your elbow, changing the angle of your strike. Now here's where the magic happens. Make contact with the ball using the backhand rubber and aim for the outer side of the ball. This late change in the direction of your shot is what makes it so deceptive. While your opponent thinks the ball will follow the path of a typical reverse serve, it takes a completely different route. The result? A serve that catches your opponent off guard and adds a new dimension to your game. Incorporating the fake reverse serve into your repertoire can be a game changer, disrupting your opponent's expectations and creating opportunities to score points. Now, let's dive into another sneaky move, the forehand surprise serve. Picture this. Your opponent is ready for a standard backhand serve, something they've seen you do many times. But here's where you surprise them. To execute the forehand surprise serve, start in the same position as your backhand serve. Now, here's the trick. Instead of giving away your intentions, face your opponent's short forehand side. This positioning tricks your opponent into expecting a backhand serve. As you prepare to strike the ball, introduce the element of surprise. Just when your opponent is bracing for a backhand serve, smoothly bring your elbow forward, subtly exposing your forehand. At that moment, switch from a backhand hit to an elegant forehand strike. The result? The ball goes in the opposite direction, leaving your opponent baffled and exploiting wider areas of the table. It's not just about switching sides, it's about the finesse of execution, timing, and, of course, the element of surprise. Now, let's talk about the piece de resistance, the pendulum surprise serve, the ultimate trick serve in our bag of tricks. Imagine this. Your opponent is gearing up for a standard pendulum serve, expecting it to be short or aimed at their forehand, something they've seen you do before. But surprise is on your side. To pull off the pendulum surprise serve, start with the familiar pendulum motion, replicating the initial stages of a typical serve. This sets the stage to make your opponent think they know what's coming. Just as your opponent gets ready for the anticipated short serve, here's where you make your move. As you make contact with the ball, subtly alter your racket angle. Open it slightly and strike with your backhand on the right-hand side of the ball. It's a nuanced move that can easily go unnoticed in the heat of the moment. The result? Instead of the expected pendulum serve, the ball takes an unexpected path down the line. This surprise element can be a game changer, leaving your opponent bewildered and disrupting their defensive strategies. In a nutshell, these trick serves involve taking a familiar move your opponent might have seen and giving it a little twist, like changing the angle or where you hit the ball. That small tweak leads to a completely different result, which can really surprise your opponent. And remember, these trick serves aren't just for us. You can get creative with them too. You can definitely try out the ones we've shown you, but don't limit yourself. Feel free to experiment and come up with your own trick serves to keep your opponents guessing. One key aspect to consider is the importance of disguise. When executing trick serves, it's crucial to make them look like your regular serves initially. You want to create that illusion in your opponent's mind that they're about to face something familiar. It's all about setting the stage for the unexpected. Moreover, the element of timing plays a significant role in the success of trick serves. Knowing precisely when to execute the deception is essential. Wait for that split second when your opponent commits to their expected response, and then reveal your trick. It's like a magician pulling off a surprise trick right when the audience least expects it. Another vital element in mastering trick serves is practice. You'll need to dedicate time to refine these techniques. Start with the basic moves we discussed earlier, like the fake reverse serve, forehand surprise serve, and pendulum surprise serve. As you become more comfortable with these, you can experiment and develop your variations. Furthermore, don't forget the mental aspect of the game. Trick serves can be a powerful psychological tool. They can frustrate your opponent, disrupt their rhythm, and make them doubt their own abilities. When your opponent is constantly second-guessing your serves, it puts you in a position of control. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated with our latest table tennis tips and tricks. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences with trick serves, please leave them in the comments section below. We love hearing from you, and your feedback keeps us motivated to bring you more fantastic content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.